Hey guys, how's it going? I'm that one Rob. I am back again after who knows how long it's been. Um, I'm really bad at keeping a stream schedule, especially when life gets in the way. Um, but regardless of that, I'm back. Uh, I'll be streaming for a couple hours tonight, so feel free to stick around. Um, if you guys haven't seen me before, welcome in. Um, just a casual gamer out here. I stream on occasion. And if you guys couldn't tell, today we are going to be playing a new game. It just came out less than 24 hours ago. Today we are playing The Last Caretaker. I played the demo of this yesterday. I found out about the game a couple days ago. I downloaded the demo yesterday and noticed it released. Well, I say yesterday, about this time yesterday. And the game released at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Uh, so we're gonna go ahead and give it a shot. So let me go ahead and switch on over to the game. So I don't remember the HUD, so if my camera is in the way, I will have to move it. But basically, um, this game is, if you guys are at all familiar with the Raft and the Raft esque games like Void Train, um, games like that. I've played Raft before. I never beat it because I was playing it while they were still kind of releasing updates and stuff, and I just never got back into it to finish the game. Um, Void Train, I've played a decent bit of Void Train, and if you guys aren't aware, but you know Void Train, 1.0 is either just released a couple days ago or is releasing today, maybe. Um, so if you guys are at all interested in raft type games, um, definitely give The Last Caretaker a try. It just came out today, and Void Train is coming out of early access and releasing 1.0. Without further ado, I guess let's get into this game. So it looks like it did carry over my stuff from the demo that I played yesterday. We're going to completely ignore that, and we're going to completely start over because the demo level locked us at level 3, and I spent 2 hours in the starting area, which I will probably wind up doing again. Um, but I spent 2 hours in the starting area, and as soon as I left the starting area, the demo ended. So that is probably why they only level locked it to level 3. Um, I'm just going to check my options real quick, make sure everything carried over. Yep, looks like we're good. So let's just go ahead and get into this. We'll go ahead and click new game. Okay, it actually didn't carry anything over. I lied. The all the save slots are empty. So we will just actually backup slot 1 is missing. So maybe okay. So it did carry over. We're just gonna go ahead and use backup slot 2. And we're just gonna jump into this. If you guys at any point have any questions about the game, about who I am, feel free to ask in chat. I will answer what I feel like answering. So we're currently activating the Moses Caretaker unit. We've got some systems are stable, some systems are corrupt or fragmented. We've got some systems are failing to access. Some things passed. So this is it. This is the game. The HUD is very minimal, so my camera shouldn't obstruct anything. Um, so yeah, we spawned here in what appears to be a bedroom. Uh, there's a really interesting physics system in this game. As you can see, we could just pick things up, throw it around. We can pick up quite a lot of stuff in this game. I mean, I can pick up the bed frame. I can toss the bed frame. We do have a flashlight, so that is good. We can pick up this stuff, pick up some stuff, and then I will show you guys the inventory system. And We can press this button and nothing happens. Lovely. All right, so first things first, in the HUD, you guys will see at the bottom, we have a power bar and a health bar. I believe that the number 1 to the left of the power bar indicates my level, and the 4% next to the health bar indicates my weight capacity. And then on the bottom left corner, you see we've got slot 1 is like a long firearm, slot 2 is a handgun, 3 is grenades or throwables, and 4 is like a quick item use. Number 5 pulls out my repair tool, which can also double as a weapon if needed. Though I also have a crowbar that I can use as a weapon. And then number 6 is my flashlight. So let's go ahead, we'll open up the inventory. My camera is actually placed perfectly so that I replace the face of my character in the inventory screen. I will hide this for just a second so you guys can actually see what the little dude looks like. A full-on robot, which fits perfectly for the theme of who I am. So this is the inventory. So far, all we have is plastic scrap in our inventory. This is going to fill up quickly. You see our holster slots down here, our action bar, our equipment, stuff like that. And in the bottom right here, we've got our level, we've got vitality, which is our health, we've got that battery I was talking about, power consumption. So we just passively use power. Without doing anything, our battery is going to deplete. Our extra weight, that's our carry capacity, so we can carry up to 100 kilos. And then mobility. I'm not entirely sure what that means. It probably has to do with like movement speed, stuff like that. The other nice thing is not only do we have our extra weight down here, but it's also a progress bar at the bottom of our inventory with the numeric value there as well. If we hop over to skills, this is like an ARC style skill tree, kind of games like that, where you get so many skill points per level up, and you have more skills available in that level than skill points. So you kind of have to balance what you want to unlock when, and kind of grab what you know you're going to need, and maybe even possibly save your skill points if you don't really think you need anything right now. The next tab is going to be our enhancements. This is just going to be our passive buffs that we get every level up as well. So far, at least in the demo, level 1 and 2 both gave 10 enhancement points per level up. And as you can see, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different enhancements. We've got our vitality, our carry weight increase, improved hydraulics, which increases our lifting capacity and efficiency. It's probably going to help us like pick up heavier objects and use less power when doing that. Engineering is going to be our build time and consumption. So I believe we use power while crafting as well. Crafting time, so that's build time and crafting time. Pressure is going to increase our pressure capacity for going underwater. Scrapper, faster and more efficient repairing and dismantling. So we can repair items, that's why we have that repair tool. We also will get a dismantle tool, is available at level 1 for free. Battery, we can increase our internal battery capacity, and then our power management, it optimizes our battery usage. So this is the build screen. This is where all of our crafting, building recipes are going to live so that we can craft stuff. Quests, we don't have any quests right now. We will have to visit the nearest Pico for quests, and we don't know what Pico is yet. Tasks, we don't have any active tasks, so that's going to be like our building and crafting tasks for if we don't have all the resources to start with, they'll stack up into tasks so that we remember what we were trying to build. And then Vault, this is like your completionist page. So different build patterns and all kinds of just progression. So it looks like we can get up to level 25 here. And yes, you will see humans grown. We will get into that as we progress the story. So first things first, let's go ahead and try to get out of our room here.
It's dark and quiet now, but it doesn't have to stay that way. Reconnect to the power. Bring this place back to life.
Okay, so there's our first quest. We have to get some electrical cables and connect the battery to the outlet in order to restore power. So you will also see there's these little... Whew. Like I said, we can pick up all kinds of stuff. There's these little guys, broken sweethearts. Don't know what they are. I know that they are scrap though. We can find these shipping boxes, and we can break them open. Either by throwing them at a wall or just by holding down E to gather all. There's also a broken mosquito and all kinds of other scrap just sitting around. So if we go ahead and take a look around, we're not going to see much. We are going to see the battery that we have to plug in, just a whole bunch of scrap items to preserve what remains. Got some nice posters. Exo, extract, refine, refuel. We're going to see bunch of those posters around, and I don't think there's a lot of different unique ones. So here's the output where we have to plug that battery in and turn on the power, which we can't because it's not plugged in, and I can't plug it in because I haven't found a cable yet. So there's really only one other room for us to go in. So let's go ahead, go in here and take a look and see what's going on. We've got another little broken robot dude in here. Go ahead and grab all. And we'll just go ahead and lay him back down on his bed. So, like I said, our inventory is going to fill up quick. So we picked up a couple things there. We picked up a glow stick. Glow sticks are throwable. They provide light. So I don't have to use the flashlight all the time. And we also picked up a consumable battery. We'll go ahead and throw that in our consumable slot. And we did pick up 10 units of cable. Perfect. That's exactly what we needed. There's a nice little duffel bag up here, which we can't do anything with. So let's go ahead and plug in this battery. So we just hit connect on that. We walk it over here. And we plug it in. And so that is set to input into here. So that's what we want. And we'll go ahead and turn it on.
Every restored connection brings us closer to reclaiming our home. We've lingered here long enough, caretaker. Head to the docking hall. There's something important waiting to show us our home.
Okay, so now we have to head out to the docking hangar. But with power on, we should probably take a quick look around and see what else we have here. One other thing that we can do is we can grab this cable and we can connect it to ourselves. So now that is set to equalize. That's not what we want. We want to charge ourselves up. So we'll just go ahead and set that. And now we're full charge. Perfect. All right, so there's something up there. Can we grab it? Let's see if we can get up here. Ooh. Yeah, I definitely did not find this yesterday. I apparently didn't look up. It's quite a few more consumable batteries. That's going to be nice. So go in here. We can turn the lights on in here now. There is a voice on the loudspeaker. We'll hear that in the two other rooms. So I'll just go ahead and close that up. There's nothing left in there for us. At least not yet. So we'll go ahead in here. We'll turn the power on in here and see what we got. Got a little Tommy here. So that's just a loop. That's basically kind of just our like our prompt as to what we are, what we do. So we're a caretaker, and our primary goal is to regrow humans within pods. So we have to we're gonna have to feed them, keep the pod powered, and give them memories. And that's going to determine what kind of human they turn out to be. So we will learn more about that in a little bit, I assume. So let's just keep going. And we got another little broken dude. Not quite sure what happened and why they're all broken, but it seems we're the only one alive, other than the facility itself. And we got another little teddy bear over here. Alright, so here we have two stations. We're going to see these quite a bit. The one on the right here is our save station, and the one on the left is a healing station. So we just go ahead and plug that into ourselves. It's going to heal us up. Okay, and then we grab this one, we plug this one in, and it's going to let us go ahead and back up. So we will go ahead and override slot 2, since that's the slot we're using. And we can also do a quick backup just by looking at it. We will have to grab the cable and go through the menu. So that's that, and then, well, now the door is buried, so we gotta unbury the door. Throw all this stuff just forever. Just gotta unbury the door so we can get out of here. Definitely not like someone purposely barricaded a door or anything. Wow. It'd be crazy. Why would we be barricading doors? Alrighty. Get the lights on in here. There's plenty of scrap all over the place. Everything we see here that can be moved can also be dismantled. So we do have an elevator platform that we could take. But we're not going to. We're going to climb the ladder. Because we never know what might be hiding on all these little platforms. The game's going to give us the easy way to take, but they're going to hide stuff on the hard way to take. That's always how it works out, isn't it? Alright, look, see? We got a small tree and some more consumable batteries. You guys will also notice, if you're new around here, or even if you're not, because I don't remember if I've ever streamed with this setup before. I think I have, but I was running it on a dual system setup before. But today I'm just running it off of my main rig. I didn't bother getting the laptop set up for a dual system setup. So you guys will see that I keep looking to my left and the right. I do have a 3-monitor setup now. On my left is my Twitch stream management. So that's everything going on over there. On my right is Streamlabs. So that's my stream preview. And chat is on both screens. So, and the camera is set up over the game. So, just in case you guys are wondering why I keep looking around, that's why I've got screens on both sides of me. Alrighty. So we made it to the top. Found some interesting stuff on the way up. Let's go ahead and get the lights on up here. Grab some of these batteries. Oh, see the shelf even. Oh, hope there was no one down there. Alrighty. The heck we got here? Now the game is telling us how to throw punches. Alright, we're gonna have to throw hands with something apparently. Probably this weird tentacle thing. Oh boy. Alright. We got little robot dude's trying to attack us. Alright, let's go ahead and finish that off. Whoa, what did we get from that? Wire scrap, bioorganics, metal scrap. Alright, getting all kinds of stuff. Look, like I said, guys, all kinds of stuff is interactable. It's all scrap. We can tear it all apart with dismantlers and stuff. So there's plenty of resources sitting around for us here once we hit level 2 and unlock that dismantler. So let's go ahead and open this. Go ahead through here. Here's another little broken dude. Alright, and let's see what we got going on in here.
Your vessel.
Oh.
More than just metal and circuits. It's your freedom. This boat is how you'll reclaim the seas, and perhaps even your identity. The dock systems are offline. Without them, we're trapped here. Restore the power, caretaker, so we can sail again.
Alrighty, so this is our boat. This is going to, I presume, be what the rest of the game is based around. The bow point up there, I believe, is where we were standing on the main menu. As soon as I took this boat and left in the demo yesterday, that's when the demo ended. So I know nothing beyond that door. However, it's going to take us some time to get there because there's a little bit to do here, and there's a lot of scrap for us to dismantle if we so choose to take it, which I believe we are because I have no idea what waits in the beyond for us. So, picked up all kinds of stuff. You can see I picked up a small battery. Now, this one isn't a consumable battery like the like these ones. This one you do need a cable to plug in, so it's a little bit different, but you'll see why I'm grabbing it later. We're going to need power. Alright, so we got a ladder here that goes down into the water for us. We've got light sticks trying to show us where to go. Got cables, and there we go. We just hit level 2. I picked up a cable and hit level 2. So let's go ahead and see what we've got for level up. So same as yesterday, we've got 10 enhancer points to spend here. So because I know how I play, I'm going to want to grab everything. So I'm thinking I'm going to put 5 points. Gotta hold it down. I'm going to put 5 points into Hall Mastery right off the bat. And I've got 5 more points. Let's go ahead and try out Improved Hydraulics. So we'll see what that does for us. And that's all of our enhancer points for level 2. And we have 3 skill points here. So obviously we're going to grab the basic electrical engine cylinder and the dismantle tool since they are both free for us. They don't cost anything. Other than that, I think we're going to grab the electrical cable and the electrical cable extender. And we'll hold off on our last skill point. We'll just hold on to that for now. So there we go. Now, see, if I press Y, this will bring up my equipment. This lets me get to my dismantle tool. So we can go ahead and start dismantling all of this scrap that is laying around. It does cost energy and time, but it's going to get us a whole bunch of scrap. Oh, hello. Laura, thank you for following. Welcome in. How's it going? Alright, we've got all kinds of scrap around here. We're just gonna start dismantling a whole bunch of it. And here's another little dude sitting here. And guess what? They can be dismantled too. So we don't waste. We're just gonna grab everything we find basically from here on out. I might wind up backtracking and dismantling stuff um, just so that we can have the maximum amount of resources. Though the one thing to remember is that power. It's consuming a lot of power to dismantle stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and use this small battery real quick. And charge myself up. Oh, it didn't quite use all of it. That's fine. You know what? Dismantling this probably use enough power. Is that empty now? Can't tell. Here, let's do this. Yeah, okay, so it still has just a little bit of power in it. Oops. Alright, you know what? We'll dismantle this pylon. Alright, there we go. Now it's out. So we'll grab the cable, and we'll go ahead and dismantle this. And there we go. Alright, so we're gonna have to jump across that gap. Let's go ahead and pull this guy up. And, well, we'll dismantle him as well. Like I said, no scrap goes unused. Alright, so that's enough for now. This is kind of the main area at this point, so all of this scrap we can get to later. Should probably check our quest and see what we're supposed to be doing. We need to restore power. That probably would help so that we can actually see what we're doing here. So I'll go ahead and pick up just all this loose scrap that's laying around real quick. You can see we can go down. The boat is down. There's some stuff that's up over there. The light sticks are headed this way with the power symbol, so we're gonna assume that the way to turn on power is this way. We've got vents. Looks like we can crawl in some vents here. I'll go ahead and hit this switch. I know it's not going to do anything yet, but that way, once we get power on, these lights will come on by themselves. So that door is locked. We need to restore power to open that one. So let's see what's up here. We've got more light sticks. More power switches that don't work yet. Another locked door. With melee attacks, you can break stuff and throw a few punches. Yes, you did teach us how to throw hands earlier. So we could go ahead and just knock that down. Or we could also just dismantle it. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and crawl through the vent. Let's see what we got up here. All kinds of light sticks. You know what? I'm actually gonna grab these. Never know if we're gonna need light sticks. Go ahead and grab that stuff. We'll dismantle this dude. Sorry, man. We need your supplies. Alright. And then another broken vent. Gets us some more metal scrap. Alrighty, and there we go. We're into here now. So, okay, can we open this door? Alright, we can open this door by hand, now that we're on the back side of it. But we can't get in there. That looks like another healing and save station. So that's going to be nice. Once we get power up, we can go ahead and save. Oh. Alright, so we've got... this one is broken, so we're going to have to actually repair this. So, alright, and, ooh, I just looked down at my power. Let's go ahead and use a few of these consumables. Get my power back up a little bit. And let's see, we can stretch this power line over here. And, oh good, we've got a battery here. I'm actually gonna jumper these two batteries together, set them to balance mode, and then we'll plug this one in, and we will set it to output. And, yep, the switch down. Oh, I forgot to throw the switch.
Is alive again, thanks to you.
There we go.
Each step forward reconnects us to a brighter future.
So, we have
We're
power
not
again.
meant to remain bound. These waters were once pathways, carrying life, purpose, and discovery. Something awaits you out there, ready to be reclaimed.
So we get a little bit of a better view of our boat from up here. And we can see all kinds of stuff. All right. Yeah, so we've got 2 quests now. We've got to repair, refuel, and ready the vessel for our journey, and we've got to learn how to use the recycler. So let's go ahead. We can extend this ladder down. Gets us a shortcut up and down. And then we've also got this cable that leads upstairs. I'll go ahead and plug that in for now. And then we'll have to go upstairs and actually see where that leads. We'll grab all these resources. Grab... There's resources everywhere. We'll just grab all of it. Alrighty. And then here is our Pico terminal. I'm not going to go through the Pico terminal just yet. We're going to save that for a little bit later. There's a lot of like lore and that kind of stuff in there, so I'll hold off on that until we get closer to kind of ready to leave. Maybe that'll be the last thing I do tonight before I call it. But yeah, that's not happening yet. So let's keep going. We've got another poster here to preserve what remains. This one's kind of got a little backlight thing going on. So let's go ahead in here. Grab this stuff on the ground. Yep, we'll go ahead and heal up real quick. We are missing 1% of our health. And then we'll do a quick backup real quick. Oop, I gotta hold it down. Alright, there we go. Backup complete. Perfect. So, now we could go down and look at the boat and some of those other areas that we saw before, but there's more upstairs. And this power line will be up there. So let's go ahead and see what we've got up here. Alrighty, got a room here. Let's go ahead and get the lights on in here. So that power cable looks like it goes outside. Grab all this stuff, and we've got... Alright, there's a roof here, and it looks like we've got more of those tentacle things going on. So, let's see what we got out here. We're gonna check every corner. There's stuff hiding everywhere. There is scrap all over the place, and my inventory is getting fairly full, so I'm not gonna worry too much about all of that right now. There is water down there. Looks like there might be some stuff floating in the water down there. Not sure what that is. Those look like sea mines. Alright, so we're gonna have to be careful of that. There's that power line from inside. It's running between all of these pylons. So we've got a ladder. Oh, there's some stuff down there. Alright. So good to know we can grab a ladder while falling. That's real good to know. And I'm really not sure what that stuff is. It looks like it's... You know what? Let's go find out. Why not? We'll just jump in the water. Alright. So what do we got here? Oh, it's a bunch of bioorganic. Alright. So maybe some stuff died down here. There's that pylon we knocked down. Yeah, there's quite a lot of bioorganics down here. And is that rubber? Bio-seaweed? Rubber scraps? Yeah. Oh, there's my inventory warning going off. Oh yeah, so there's just stuff floating You know, I'm sure that this is the random, just like procedurally generated floating loot. 'Cause like I said, this is like a very Raft-esque game, so it's probably that's probably what we're seeing here. Oh, okay. Climbing this set of ladders is gonna be a little bit of a pain. I see. All right, let's see if I. Oh, nope. All right. Well, we're gonna ignore that ladder then, and we'll go back to around to the ladder I jumped off from. I had the same problem yesterday in the demo, trying to maneuver with that ladder. It's just, I don't know what it is. I can't make it work. So. Alrighty, and here we are back up the top. Looks like it's starting to rain a little bit. Not sure what effect that might have. Let's just follow this power line for now. I see we've got some tentacles around, but let's just worry about this power line for now. It looks like it came out here to some solar panels, some wind turbines. Oh, these little dudes don't look happy that I'm here. All right, come at me. Throwing hands, more like smacking you with a crowbar, but all right. Oh, there's another one. Alrighty. So there we go. Oh, the storm seems to have picked up quite a bit. Alright, so let's go ahead, take this power line, and we will plug that in. And plug this side into there. And if I set this like that, well, the solar panel is not generating anything, I guess, because of the storm. You know what, that's fine. We'll just go ahead and plug in the rest of these. So I can move that one over one. Just get all of these plugged in. Some of these other ones seem broken. So let's see. Let's see if I have what I need to repair it. I don't. I need aluminum and silicon. And then some more glass and plastic. Alright, so we won't worry about that right now. I will, I guess, finish stretching these lines for now. Oop, leave that on. And then I can take this one over here to these windmills, I guess. Oh, we've got some more tentacles, though. Alright, beat those guys up. Oh! My battery ran out. Alright. Go ahead and refill our battery a little bit. Grab that. And, get these guys up. Oh, yeah, so standing on that, it hurts a little bit. Alright. So let's see. If I go into my build menu here, you can see our build menu is starting to populate with some stuff. So we're gonna need a cable extender. We've got what we need for it. So we'll go ahead and place that down. Alrighty. And we'll stretch this cable over here. Oops. Connect that up. And connect up these other lines to the other windmills. Oop, not to myself. And get everything hooked up. Alright, so that windmill should be providing power, though I'm not really seeing it do anything. Alright, the solar panels are working, though. Interestingly enough, it's showing that this one is working. When that one's broken, it should be this one that's working. But either way, so we've got a little bit of power flowing, it looks like. And my inventory is quite full. So we're going to have to find somewhere to put some stuff down, probably. But we've got some more little dudes over here. beat them all up. Get rid of the tentacles. Alright, so we've got all kinds of places to explore. A bunch of stuff to figure out. Okay, that's another ladder that just goes down to the water. What else do we have? We got some more scrap. Pick up all of that. Don't know what we got. We got all kinds of stuff. Alright. So if I look... So, okay, so I'm over encumbered now, and my mobility went down some. So it's looking like over encumbrance just kind of slows us down. It's probably increasing my power consumption. Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm consuming more power while trying to move over encumbered. Makes sense. We'll just keep exploring up here for the time. See what we got. Alrighty, I think there was another power outlet here. Yep, so let's go ahead and plug this power cable in to the grid. And then we'll go inside here and see what's going on. Alright, so we go inside. There's our light switch. Got a broken vent. Another broken vent. Alrighty. So what have we got here? No power. Connect electricity to turn on. So this has got all kinds of connections here. We've got gas, another gas, water, fuel, and then our power cable right here. So this is a fabricator. And now what do we have here? This is a recycler. So let's go ahead. We'll plug in our recycler. And we'll go ahead and turn that on. We need to use one for our quest anyway. So the recycler, just shove things into it, and it recycles them. Alright, we can also interact with it and deposit all junk. So all that trash that we were picking up, just throw all of it in there and let it break it all down into raw resources for us. So we'll just let that run for a minute. It's gonna fill up quickly, but that is fine. We'll just keep adding more stuff to it. And we can throw things, so we can stand over here and just kind of chuck things over there in that direction. And it will grab them up. So like I said, this is gonna get full, so we'll just go ahead and grab all the stuff that's falling out of there. And we're level 3, just like that. So we've got 10 more enhancement points. I'm gonna walk away from this. That thing is quite noisy. So stand out here for a second. Go ahead, got 10 more enhancement points. So, let's go with, you know what, let's do 5 into engineering. So I did find this button where we can quick add 5. So we'll do 5 into engineering and 5 into scrapper, I think. So, cool. So we've got another set of skills now and 3 more skill points. So let's see, what did we get? So I'll show you these other things that I didn't look at last time. We've got a fuel cable and a fuel cable extender and a Lumalight. It's a small solar panel. We don't really need that right now. So we've got consumable batteries. We've got a diesel engine cylinder, a Durapack. This is going to be good. We're definitely going to grab that. That's a storage box for us. So we'll go ahead and grab that. An electric pistol. You know what? We might as well just get ourselves a better weapon. Those glow sticks, we can make those now. We can make the small batteries now, and the Whisperer, which is that the wind generator. Um, let's grab. I'm actually not sure just yet what I want, so I think I'm gonna hold off just a little bit longer, um, until we start unlocking some stuff that I haven't dealt with yet. Like some of these, we've got some interesting stuff. It looks like coming up in at level 4, and level 5. Looks like we get a bolt pistol at level 5. So I'm just gonna hold on to my skill points for now, and let's see what else we got. So, oh, this box, it's still too heavy to pick up, even with the enhancement I got. Okay, so I ripped the cable out of the wall with the crate. So just go ahead and plug this back in. So I still can't quite get this picked up. It looks like. Yeah, okay, and now I'm running out of power, so we'll go ahead and plug myself in for a quick second. Alrighty, and plug that back in. So we'll just slide this crate out of the way and go ahead and pick up all of our lovely resources. Alright, and just throw some more stuff in the scrapper. Or recycler. Alrighty. Alright, well it looks like we've got some hidden passageways to explore, so why not? Let's go down this one. See what we got. Got all kinds of scrap laying around. There's my inventory warning going off again. Over encumbered, so we're using some extra power. Our mobility's a little bit reduced, it looks like. But that's a-okay. Alright, so what have we got here? We've got, we let the clean air flow. Alright, so it looks like these are just advert kind of posters. We've got a ladder going down. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got some crayons. We got some data logs from that. Got some more scrap, another consumable. You know what, we might as well go ahead and recycle this stuff, because it looks like we're at a dead end here. So we will just scrap all this stuff so we don't have to worry about coming back down here. Alrighty. And that's that. Oh, we'll climb back up. And that seems like it is a dead end. So, let's see. Can I scrap anything else? Take the poster? No? Alright. So we'll just head right on back out. And by the looks of that XP, with me scrapping all that stuff, looks like we're over halfway to level 4 already. So definitely looks like we're going to be able to play around with some of that new tech that I haven't messed with yet very soon. Just go ahead and grab up all of this scrap. We'll just have to keep an eye on my battery. But just grab all these consumable batteries. You know, if it comes down to it, we'll just have to use some more of the consumables. And what have we got here? Oh, this does not have a ladder for me to get back up. That almost looks like it is water down there. You know what? We might as well find out. So let's go for it. So we'll go ahead and scrap this. And it definitely looks like we are in the water next to our boat. Alright. Yeah. Still not quite ready to explore the boat. We've got a lot more that we can explore still. So let's head on up here again. I'm not going to do any backtracking just yet. I mean, my inventory is quite full at the moment. Ooh. So I can't jump. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it across this. I can. We can use that ledge there and sneak right on past. Perfect. Alright, so let's see here. So we've got this Dura crate, this Dura pack. The question is, can we place it anywhere? It certainly looks like it. So let's go ahead and we'll just fabricate it right here. And we are waiting for 2 alloyed frames and a display screen. So we'll go back in here to our build menu. And, oh, it shows us what we need actually. So we need 2 of these. So we'll go ahead and add those to our queue and 1 of these. It's got that little yellow number down in the bottom right showing that's what we need for our tasks. The blue number is what's currently in queue, and the green looks like what we're trying to build. So go ahead and queue that stuff up. You know, while we're in here, let's go ahead and build a pistol, and we can do add all parts to queue. So it's going to queue up everything we need to make the electric pistol, and then it's going to make us an electric pistol. So the interesting thing here is that we don't have to add anything to this part. We can actually, it just takes it out of our inventory when it's there, and then constructs it. So what I'm going to throw into here is all of these resources. Well, I guess not all of them, because that box can only hold 50 kilos. That's perfectly fine. We'll just wander right on into here. Get the power turned on in here. And we've got another recycler and another fabricator. Now the issue is I am out of power lines, so we are going to queue up. Ooh, I guess not 5 of those. We'll just build 1 of those. So the issue is we need copper for that. So I'm gonna put, I guess, some of these rarer resources in here instead of the copper and the iron. Did I need something else for the electrical cables as well? Or is it just... No, just copper and plastic. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna want 1 of these splitters as well. So go ahead and slap that down on the ground there. And then, now that we've got some cable, we'll go ahead and start stretching some of this cable out. Ooh, I didn't build enough. Alright, let's go ahead and queue up another 1 of those. Ooh, we still need plastic. Did I put the plastic away? I certainly did. So we'll go ahead and grab that back out of here. Alright, plug that in, and plug that in, and plug that in, and there's a teddy bear here, so we'll go ahead and collect that for the data log. Alright, get the recycler up and running, and just start scrapping everything in sight. Because that is how we do it. Alright, I do want to take 1 look at my settings real quick. Let's go up to custom and let's see. I don't know if there is a way to turn down. Oh, there's the motion blur. We'll go ahead and turn that off and apply those settings, and we'll see if that. Oh, that feels a lot better. All right, so this is one of those crates that are too heavy, so we'll let that sit there for now. But we'll just go ahead and toss things across the room, and get all the scrap that we want. And I might as well deposit all of the trash in there as well. And just get all of it scrapping away. Alrighty. We will just get rid of everything that we find. Why not? It's all just decorations. It's all props. Oh, and my battery is dying again. So we'll go ahead and plug ourselves into this one real quick. Set it to output. Set that to output as well. Alrighty. And we'll, nope. I'll reel that hose in. Alright, we can even grab the tables. Throw the tables away. Why not? And I just noticed the posters in here. We'll take a look at the posters. So we've got Remember Earth. Your memories matter. Carry them forward. EXO, built to last. Oil, sweat, and progress. Push harder. Dig deeper. Our sacrifices build tomorrow's home. EXO. Alrighty. So, got all of these resources here. We'll pick all of them up. Fill up my inventory again. And let's go ahead and deposit similar. And that crate is full again. Now the nice thing with these boxes is we can actually pick them up and move them around. So I'm not too concerned about just leaving this box here. And we're gonna build a second one. Maybe. I don't know what I queued up. I queued up connector ports apparently. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and build a second one of these right here. Alrighty. Oh, we made up a pistol, so let's go ahead and equip our pistol. Completely forgot about that. Oops, I did not mean to cancel that. So let's do add all to queue, and we'll place that back down. Alright, so that's going to start building that, and in the meantime, there's more things we can throw in the scrapper out here. Oh, where are you going? Oh. Alright, throw that in here, and don't forget these partitions. Can throw them out. Well, we could throw them out if I didn't unplug things. Alrighty. Okay, throw these partitions in there. Look, see, I was close enough, from all the way over here, I was close enough to finish building that box outside. Alrighty. Just gonna grab these resources, wander back outside to our crate, and we will keep everything in here except the copper, the iron, and the plastic, because that seems what's most important to us right now. Except I put the plastic away, I think. Or no, I put the, what did I put away? Oh, the iron. Okay, so we're gonna want the iron. Oh, we've got a lot of iron. So let's split that iron in half. We'll keep half the iron and half the copper in here. All right, so that's looking good. Ooh. So I guess, well, since this is plugged in, I'll show you guys the fabricator. It's basically the same as the crafting inventory that we have on us, except it's stationary and it doesn't come with us. So it's not that useful right now. It might be more useful for some bigger items, possibly, that maybe we can't craft by hand. But for now, it's same crafting in both. Alright, this one doesn't want to fit through the door, so we will just dismantle it by hand. That's fine. Oh, we can also, this box is too heavy to pick up. We can just dismantle that by hand as well. You know, sometimes I forget that we've got this, this small little dismantle tool. So let's just get everything dismantled. Oh, and our gun, right. So let's go ahead and, it's an electric pistol, so it needs batteries. So we'll go ahead and charge it up real quick. So I hope you guys are enjoying so far. Let me know what you guys are thinking of the game so far. And like I said, definitely if you like this kind of game, definitely give it a shot. It's a very interesting game so far. Like I said, we've been playing for about 45 minutes now, and we are still in the tutorial area. Now, of course, you don't have to take this long into tutorial area if you don't want to. We have been side questing galore since we got here, trying to find all the scrap and whatnot and secrets that are hidden. And I just found some more consumable batteries up there. Alrighty. So the other thing that we can do with some of the scrap is, I know that we have a scrapper on the boat, so we can just toss this stuff down there on the boat, and we'll worry about it later. So let's just toss all this stuff down there. It's probably going to be in our way for later, but we'll worry about that later. So, can I drag this whole stack? No, of course not, because it wants to pick it up like that. So, that's fine. We'll just toss it all down there on the boat. Alrighty. There is stuff everywhere. Alrighty. Okay, so let's check our boxes. Do we have any aluminum or silica? Do we think we can repair those solar panels? Oh, so we do have some aluminum. We do have some silicon. Let's see what else we've got. Some silicon, some aluminum. What else did we need to repair that? We needed glass, right? So let's grab our glass. Was that it? Did we need anything else? I don't remember if we needed anything else. Let's see. Let's organize our inventory real quick. Right, so we've got some more fabric. Put the fabric away. I don't know if we needed anything else. Let's see if we can go repair some of our solar panels, get some more power here at this little place. So we've got a decent little bit of power coming down right now. Oh, this is a set bar. Let's set that to equalize. There we go. Now those batteries will actually start charging. That's why power wasn't flowing before. Alrighty, now we've got that power flowing. So let's see what else we've got up here. We do still have one more vent to explore in there. We've got that room over there. We've got a couple things off the side of the building to look at as well. So let's go ahead and see if we can... Oh, there we go. We can go ahead and repair up one of these. Get some more power flowing. Look at that. Oh, this one's a little messed up as well. So we'll get that one back to full efficiency. Let's go take a look at these wind turbines. Okay, so we need some fabric for these. I left all my fabric downstairs. We can see things floating out there in the distance. I'm sure that we'll be able to visit and explore all of those as well. Oh, we need fabric for all of this. All right. That's all right. Well, we've got a decent bit of power flowing now. So, definitely. Oh yeah, 13 kilowatts. It's a good little bit of power we got flowing. So, you know what? Let's go. Yeah, let's see what's through this door. Standing right next to it, might as well explore it. Alrighty, and there's level 4. Alright, we are into unexplored territory now. So let's go ahead. We've got 10 more enhancement points. Let's go ahead and do... Let's do our power. Let's do 5 into our battery and 5 into power management, I think. Definitely see if we can get that consumption rate down. And then definitely increase our battery itself. We have 6 points, because looks like we got... Did we get 4 from that level? Because I know that I saved 1 from level 2 and 1 from level 3. Looks like we got 4 this level. So we have access now to a basic standing light. Okay, that could be useful. We've got a diesel generator. Generates diesel from organic materials and electricity. Ooh, I definitely think we're gonna want that. We've got a fabricator, fabricates items, and a recycler. Well, we already have one of each of those on the boat that I know of, and then a small diesel container. So, I guess now that we have the diesel generator, it's probably time to buy the fuel cable and the fuel cable extender. And I guess let's go ahead and unlock the solar panel and the wind turbine as well. Once we start kind of building our vessel, putting it together, we're gonna need some kind of power generation other than just the diesel. So let's go ahead and grab that stuff. So we'll go ahead and open this. And what do we have in here? We've got some scrap. We've got a wet floor sign and a ladder. All right. Let's see where this ladder goes, and it goes right back down to the vessel, of course. Well, hey, that is a shortcut to the roof now, so we don't have to go up those winding stairs. And more scrap. So we'll go ahead and just toss this. Hopefully it lands on the boat. Definitely is. Alrighty. So we'll just toss... Oh, that one went over. Into the water it goes. Oh no. Alright. That's fine. We'll have to try to get that back later. So I'll just drop that one. And we've got the hangar door. Let's listen to what this guy has to say. Alrighty, so it sounds like he's looped again. He's just telling us about the different stuff on the boat. So we heard it in there. We've got a navigation center up in the pilot house or the wheelhouse. So that we've got navigation in there. We've got a Pico terminal and a bunch of other informational in the wheelhouse. Below deck, we've got fabrication and recycling terminals, as well as some storage. And we have to remember that whenever we want to connect fuel transfer and power transfer from a dock, that we actually want to moor the ship to the dock first. And we want to make sure we patch holes in the vessel, keep the hull integrity repaired. So while we're up here, we might as well just go ahead and open up that hangar door. That way we don't have to come back up here later. So I know we've got some more stuff to explore upstairs, but I think it might be time for us to start taking a look at our vessel. But before we do that, I'm going to take a quick break. I will be back in just a couple minutes. Definitely, guys, stay tuned, and if you are enjoying, definitely make sure to follow so that you guys can see when I am live, because I don't have a stream schedule. I just kind of wing it and I go with the flow, honestly. Um, I am planning to stream this game more often, so definitely give a follow. But until then, guys, I will be right back. Give me just a few minutes. Alrighty, guys, I am back. This is also your reminder to stay hydrated. Alrighty, where's my cursor? There it is. Alrighty, let the camera load. Maybe. It's gonna load? What's going on here? Okay, now my webcam doesn't want to load. That's interesting. Alrighty, give me just a second, guys. Troubleshooting. Let's see what we got going on. Things are gonna look funny for a second. Alrighty, guys, let's see. Am I back? Am I back? The webcam still isn't working, but I did manage to crash Streamlabs. So, not sure what happened there, and also not sure why my webcam is not coming back. Alrighty, give me just a second, guys. Trying to see what's going on here. Alright, let me just try unplugging the camera. Plugging it back in, see if that fixes things. Oh, there we go. Alrighty. Got the camera back. Now the question is the stream working? Alrighty. Let me refresh my stream manager, see what's going on. If there's anyone in chat, anyone at all, could we please confirm and let me know if the stream is back up? I'm not sure what's going on. It doesn't look like... I can't tell what's going on. Is the stream up? Is it not up? Who knows? Alright, I'm gonna try one thing real quick, guys, and see if I can get it back. I'll be back momentarily.